This is Kaipacha at the Machuca River. I'm going to try to make it up to the top of that rock while I talk with my camera. This should be very exciting. Here we go. This is actually an astrological report that is for March 7th of 2018. And today we have the moon in Scorpio, and she's going to be conjuncting Jupiter tomorrow. Beautiful. Moon, Jupiter conjunction in Scorpio. And of course, you know that Jupiter is still in a very trine aspect to Chiron, the wounded healer over there in Pisces. Very beautiful. And as she moves on through Scorpio, then she's going to go into Sagittarius, all right, on Friday. And there we are going to have our third quarter square moon. That's what the chart is at the beginning of the report. All right, is that third quarter square moon. You can see where everything is. Let me go downstream a little bit, give you a shot of the downstream, because we're talking about the moon. Watery planet, changing, flowing, the beautiful feminine river, winding her way through the masculine hard rocks. This is just like, nature is so profoundly beautiful. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Thursday, besides, you know, we've got Jupiter stationing, stopping right there at 23 degrees Scorpio. He says, whoops, time to turn around and go back, kind of retrack a little bit. Yeah, and he's going to stay retrograde. He's going to go all the way back to 13 degrees. Just about falling over on these frickin' rocks. And then on Saturday, I mean, the really big thing here, okay, that I'm going to be talking about mostly is that, you know, this Mercury Venus goes into Aries yesterday. All right, so, you know, it's right there. And it's coming into a square with Saturn in early Capricorn, right? So Aries Capricorn is what I'm going to be talking about. And that exact square of Mercury squaring Saturn is on Sunday. And then next Tuesday, Venus comes into the exact square. So I want to be talking about that, along with, we still have the mutual reception going on with Mars and Jupiter. Yeah. Here's the sacred space, the circle here where we do a lot of ceremony at the river. I'm going to sit in the middle of that circle there, have that waterfall behind me for the rest of the report, and see what comes through. Talk at you soon. Aloha, everybody. I know I'm going to have to talk loud because there's a rapid right behind you. There's probably a lot of noise. So I still have not figured out the microphone deal here, but today I want to begin with a fundraiser. Yeah, I don't do this very often, but this is a very special occasion for a very special person. And her name is Venus, and she's a gypsy that I met in the parking lot where she had her gypsy wagon parked at the Mount of Terra when I was over there last time up in Ireland. And she recognized me and came over to me, and she brought me into her gypsy wagon, and she gave me this shirt. Yeah, I don't know, I want to show you. I don't know if you can see it. Reclaim love. Reclaim love. Yeah, that's the shirt that she gave me. And I just got an email from a friend of hers that said that Venus has breast cancer. And she needs some help as much as she can possibly get. And she's a very beautiful, beautiful person. Venus, the goddess of love and beauty, representative of the feminine that's been wounded through the patriarchy. The breasts, the ability to nurture and give life, and that whole feminine nature. It's just like so symbolic of these times, particularly with Venus coming up to square Saturn. So in the notes below, I'm going to put a link to they didn't really get together a fundraiser, but they have like a PayPal donate thing. Yeah. So, and maybe at the end of the video I can show you the back of the shirt. There's a quote by her, but I want to get on with today's report. This is Venus and Mercury in Aries. They've come out of Pisces. Now the Sun, Neptune, and Chiron are still in Pisces. Okay, so there is still the dream. There is still that desire to flow like the river, to just be. And you know, with the trine to Jupiter over in Scorpio, just let go. Trust, allow, and surrender. And Jupiter in Scorpio is saying, let go of more, let go of more, let go of more. So we've been in this place of, let go, allow, accept, release, dream, go with the flow. That's been going on for a while, but now, yesterday, Venus and Mercury come into Aries. And what's Aries? New desires. Mercury in Aries, new ideas. Okay, out of that flow and out of that dream or out of that journey that we took, okay, we are, our soul gives us, right? Our desires emerge from our soul. So our unconscious spiritual soul now is giving us some new desires. Venus in Aries is new attractions. Yeah? It's like, I want a new thing, a new toy, a new game, a new pleasure. Very beautiful. So this Mercury-Venus comes, the thing about Aries is it's cardinal fire. Create it, make it, spontaneous impulse. I want it now. I'm not waiting. I don't stand in line. Pedal to the metal. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And we've still got, like I said, until March 18th, Mars and Jupiter in mutual reception. And Jupiter-Mars can be too much Jupiter, Mars, okay, energy, drive, desire, want. That kind of leads to a sense of entitlement. Like, I just get it. I deserve it. Bring it on. Bring it to me. I'm going for it. I don't care about this, that, or the other thing. It's just like I can just like really be focused. It's very indulgent. Can be very hedonistic. Can be very self-centered. Can be very much about, my way and my space and my freedom. And then you couple that with Venus and Mercury in Aries, that's now. It's a time where it's like, Viva Las Vegas. Woo! Gamble, go for it, rock and roll. Yeah, I mean, it's wild. Except, what's coming up? That Mercury and Venus are coming into a square with Saturn. And it's really kind of already happening. Yeah, I think Saturn is at 8. Mercury and Venus moving a degree a day. Okay, they're going to be there, like I said, Sunday and Tuesday. They're traveling together, bump, bump, bump. And they square Saturn. Saturn, the Lord of Karma. Duty, responsibility, patience, commitment. The boss. The authority figure, the government, the police, however you want to look at it, there's a certain block that says, where we can often want, and this is what our society is kind of moving into now, instant gratification. It's like, I want it now, and whether it's Tinder, and I just go through, I want a relationship now, I want some sex now, I want, some medicine now, I want a movie now, I want food now, I want, it's now. Everything's at the tip of our fingers with our phone, right? I mean, it's like, it's powerful. It's very powerful. And the web is Uranus, the future, super fast. It's the nervous system, super fast. So we're getting more and more and more in this place. And then of course the sun, Neptune in Pisces gives us a dream where there's no time. And it's like, oh wow, I should just have instant gratification. I should have everything right now. And if I don't get it, I can feel a couple of different feelings. Okay? I can judge myself. Maybe it was a wrong desire. Maybe it's a wrong relationship. Maybe this job is wrong. You know, this is, you know, bad or wrong for me. It's like, oh, it didn't flow. It wasn't easy. It didn't just like automatically happen. Forget it. Move on to a new relationship, a new job, a new place to live. Yeah, you know, at the tip of my fingers, I'll just go somewhere else. So we can really do the rock jumping here, the relationship jumping, the job jumping, the go, 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 thinking that if it's not easy and it doesn't flow, that it's wrong, bad, not for us. Yeah, you know. Or we could also just feel like guilty or be ashamed. Okay, I'm not getting what I wanted. Maybe it's because I'm bad or I don't deserve it or I did something wrong and I'm being punished. I wanted that relationship, I wanted that job, I wanted that money and I didn't get it. There must be something wrong with me. We take it personally. Yeah. And we go into shame and guilt, and our beliefs, you know, and our conditioning is all about, oh, bad boy, bad girl. You didn't get what you wanted. You're being punished. Go to your room. These are only two examples, I think, of just ways of dealing with Saturn. And I'd like to propose a third, another. And it's in the mantra today. Yeah? The thing is that we come from multidimensional, infinite worlds of spirit beyond time and space. We are spiritual entities and beings. But we incarnated into the third dimension, into bodies. So this is like taking, I know they don't use film anymore, but in the old days, there was film, and if you slowed the projector down, right, instead of seeing the movie, you would see slow motion. They would do it in sports in particular, to really see who dropped the ball, or really see what happened. Slow it down. So when we come into bodies, we come into Saturn, we come into time, everything slows down. And even with the technology, and even with, you know, everything that's happening now where there is so much instant gratification, Saturn is delayed gratification. Saturn is look and reflect and go deeper into each and every moment, every sentence, every sexual experience, every intense emotion. Reflect, go into it. There's something profound. There is maturity. And so Saturn can block us. It is obstacles, limitations, slow down, you don't get what you want, and it's not because it's not for you and it's not supposed to happen, and you know, you go into your superstitious stuff. That's not it. And it's not because you're getting punished. It's not because you did something wrong. So you don't have to take it personally and be ashamed of yourself. It's neither one of those things. It's just simply planet
Earth. And like I've said, time is a test of desire. You set an intention, and Saturn says you commit to that goal. You commit to that intention, and you endure it, and you persevere it, and you self-discipline yourself, and you stay with it through time. And it shows that you really desire it, that this is a soul desire, not an ego, temporary desire, not a superficial, oh, feed my empty void, but like a real soul intention to be something, do something, serve something of this higher purpose. Oh my God. A beautiful butterfly just landed, man. Maybe she'll stay there till I'm done with the report. Up. Easy come, easy go. Now where was I? Yeah, so anyway. An oak tree takes time to grow. Yeah? Even a farmer, a gardener knows you got to plant the seed, which is the intention, and then you got to water it. You got to pull out all the weeds. You got to make sure it gets enough sun. Maybe give it some compost. You need to tend. We need to attend to our relationships, attend to our jobs, attend to our families, attend to our emotions. Love requires attention through time, continued attention. Some will call it work. God forbid. But Saturn says, in time, you will see the reward, the fruits from the tree, the fruits of your efforts in a long-lasting relationship that deepens and really supports you more and more and more. Or in a job or a soul purpose or a vision that comes out of, the ethers and comes into a creative manifestation. A painting takes time. Conducting a symphony takes effort. So Saturn is just saying, it just takes time, effort, will, endurance. As the I Ching says, perseverance furthers. So have the desire, have the impulse, have the want. It's beautiful. And if you don't get it right away, don't go into a tizzy, man. Stay with it. Water it. Compost it. Hang in there. Commit to it. And then, through time, of course, Venus and Mercury are going to move past Saturn. But even as they pass Saturn, they're going to come into square Lilith. And then they're going to square Pluto. So, we're kind of looking at, the next 2-3 weeks. Of this kind of energy where we may be tested. How bad do you want it? How bad you want it may be determined by how long you stay with it. So stay with it, baby. So the mantra for this week, is as new desires arise from my soul, not only do I need to let go, but hold my intention, commit, and go slow. As Santana once said, slow is sexy. Go slow. Take it easy. Don't rush it. And I left the other part out about the Jupiter and Scorpio. You may need to let go of some old stuff in order to realize and fulfill your new desires. Maybe I'll talk more about that next week. Until then, I wish you the very, very, very best week you've ever had. in your body, in this life, on this planet, frickin' do it. Namaste. Aloha. So much love. Ow!